And welcome back to Gnomoria, where kind of did some organization because kind of need to simplify some things. We had too many people doing too many of the same jobs, and some of them were doing too many jobs at that. And then we also we had too much food. We have 580 food and 607 food, or drink, sorry. So I turned off these groves. They were doing too much groves, like they were replenishing so quickly because it's summertime that we just stopped that because we literally had no room for it. I stopped the farms because we have so much grain and we have tons of straw that we don't really need it. Um, and then I turned off the birch because we have a lot of birch and we still got more to grow and cut down. And now they're working on pines because we really do need more pines. And since these are kind of getting farther away from our entrance, for now we're just going to shut it off. Eventually, I'd like to have, like I said, probably, I don't know, at least two entrances because, you know, if one gets blocked, you can always have a use access for another one. I find it pretty helpful sometimes. Um, so today we're actually going to work on a little bit of a couple things. We're going to keep working on the Great Hall because if we can get that up there, then we can get more gnomes. The other thing is we're still working on armor. We actually had one guy, I think he might be done now. Nope, he's still working on it. He's making all the greaves. So then all we need is, I think, gloves and boots, and then all these guys will be completely decked out in bronze. So they're finishing up the walls, the floors. Not sure how far I'm going to go with the walls. One second. I had to clear my throat, sorry. So we're going to keep adding more flooring as they're doing it. They had to catch up. They were so busy, the miners. And we also need to work on... We need tinkering. So that's what our project is for today mainly, is to kind of focus on getting the tinkering stuff. So in order to do that, we had to create a saw blade. And we have to use that with the machine shop, which is a workbench, a chair, and then a cutting wheel, sorry. And then we just make sure they're all using the pine ones. And then we're going to put that right over next to this one. And this is what we use to start making all the parts we need for tinkering. But the biggest one is a wrench. We have to make the wrench so that they can kind of play around with it, I guess. And that's what the tinkering bench is made out of. Actually, what else do we need? I think it's tables or workbenches. I can't remember. Very bottom. Training grounds. No. Prospectors. Tinker bench. Okay, it is another workbench, more chairs, and wrenches. So once we get some wrenches made, we'll go back upstairs and get the workbenches and chairs then. I thought it might be workbenches, but sometimes it's just a table. And there we go. So all this guy can do right now is make wrenches because they don't know how to make anything else. So we gotta use something cheap. We're probably just gonna use this malachite. And let's go ahead and let's see. I think 2 wrenches will do. We will save that extra piece in case we need an extra tool. I was thinking of doing another cutting wheel for the gems. Could be useful, but right now we have so much extra stuff. Like, I don't know if you saw this, but we have so much yak milk just sitting around. And look, our animals are just prospering like crazy too. So we have our second year and we've got tons of food, tons of production going. We got tons of housing, so we don't have to worry about that for a little bit. So we just mainly got to focus on the next things that we can work on now, which is really good. So look at this. This thing is completely full of female and male yaks. I got 2 males, and the rest are all females. So that's 12. So every day we're going to be getting new yaks pretty soon here. All the extras are going in here. I should actually probably think about shutting down the female part and then just butchering them, to be honest. Because otherwise we're going to have an issue where every day we're going to have another yak, and then these ones will start having yaks. I should do that, but we're just going to butcher a few of them right now, actually. Let's just get rid of the males. I can always throw a male in there and start the whole process up if I need to. But right now we're just going to get rid of these 2 males, just so we don't have to worry about that. Perfect. The alpacas are getting a little insane too, while I'm thinking about it. There's quite a few in there. But I think, well, how much more storage do they have? Oh, they got tons. Look at that. This little pasture can hold 22 of those compared to this one, which can only hold 14. So we got a little bit of a time, but eventually we're going to get rid of some of those males too. Otherwise we'll have the same issue where we'll have tons of alpacas. Like, eventually we'll want them for meat, basically, because I already have tons of wool, and we won't need that much wool ever. But just in case. Okay. Now let's go ahead and... Oh, I forgot about the workbenches. I think I already have some extra chairs. We'll make a couple extra just to be sure. So chairs, do some more pine ones. And then where's the workbenches? Down here at the bottom. Make a couple more of those out of pine. Sweet. Yeah, I've been busy. I just went and I chopped down lots of trees outside, just again prepping in case we ever kind of free up. Like, we gotta get this tinkering going, because the biggest thing is I want to build gatehouses, and there's no point in trying to build the gatehouses if I don't have all the parts I want, which is mainly the trap floors, because I'm gonna dig like little like trenches so that if we get overwhelmed, we can at least turn on like a backup emergency switch and open up like trap floors so that they can't get in case somebody can't get to the door in time, stuff like that. And so we gotta have some parts going before we can actually complete that. Like, I'm eventually gonna start adding some walls here, and I'll leave a big chunk so that we can fiddle around, figure out how we want to set up the trapdoors and the pressure plates and all that. But that's a long ways down. Like, the first thing we're gonna get is, I think, a lever, which won't do anything for a long time. Like, I think you get a lever and some stuff, and then you get a crossbow, and that'll be the most useful thing. And then we finally get the other stuff. Okay, so they're all working on the stone, which is great, because we're going to need lots of stone to do all the floorings in the bedrooms to kind of make things nicer again. He's working on armor still. Yep, perfect. Okay, so let's do this. Where do we want to put these? They're going to be 3x3, I believe. Let's double check. Otherwise, maybe I can squeeze them someplace. Pretty close quarters down there. Tinker bench. Oh, you have no one's. Oh, no, they're there. Who is this? That's right. We did have an engineer. I almost forgot about that. So engineers, this is what they do. They build things that aren't actually like weapons and armor, and they also activate things. So like, if you want, you should eventually put your warriors as engineers so they can actually activate doors, reset traps. And you don't have to worry about your engineers getting hurt, really. So let's do this. You already made the wrenches. Perfect. Now we can make the tinker benches, which will take time. So that's kind of why I figured out that we had too many people doing too many jobs. And so we're going to have some extra people sitting around for a while and not doing anything. Double check to use the pine. Yes, pine. Oh, it is 3x3. I think we're going to get rid of some more rocks up here. Because I'd rather not. I'd like to leave this section because, like I said, I want to make that maybe a kitchen and storage area. So up here we just clear out. It's okay. Make the walls appear again. Just take out that whole chunk. There we go. Because the more benches you have, actually, the faster the tinkering goes. It's like research, basically. I think I mentioned. So if we have more people sitting around tinkering, then the faster we can research stuff. So we can plenty of storage now. Okay, let's go back up here. Go back. Build. Workshops. Tinker one last time, and I'm not even going to double check it. And they can stack up. Okay, so I'm going to build that. And then, what we're going to use for tinkering? The woodcutters, I'm thinking. Because right now they don't really need to do groves too much. Actually, they're busy with the groves. Oh, who are we going to use? Miners? You know what, we could. We have builders, so we don't need them doing that. Except for they're making all the blocks for the builders. How about we use builders? Blacksmith's kind of busy. We can make him a secondary. Let's do that. Secondary tinkering. Let's bump him up there. This is all messed up. It doesn't really make sense, but I'm just going to put that up there. And tinkering. What is that? Miscellaneous craft? No. Engineering. There it is. So make him tinkerer. So when he's not busy, you know, making stuff on the anvil, you can go have a sit and you can play around with metal and try to make something new. And then we'll do the builders. So engineering will be tinkering. So workshop. I think, oh actually, yeah. I want to say that's in our workshop. But it could be mechanic. Where's the engineer? Or no, blacksmith. Mechanic. Oh shoot, no, it's tinkering. I don't know why I just thinking. I just saw that, and that's to activate stuff, actually, I think. No, rancher. Rancher could do it too. Let's see. Tinker. There we go. So when they're not building, they can tinker. We should be able to get some people. Because literally, I do a lot of building, and then I don't do anything. I let them build stuff. the resources they need, and then I go and do a bunch of building, so when they're not doing anything, they can sit over here. Where are our builders, by the way? They're not building these. Oh, here they come. So I had to give them a hard time, I guess. Okay, miners do have some stuff to do. I realized we almost out of bronze. So we need to go down here in the mines. We need a little bit more copper and a little bit more tin. Let's just take out this chunk because there's some nice coal there. Go ahead, take out that chunk. Take out this chunk. Take out that much, and then just keep going that way. Sweet. Okay, let's take out this. Take out a little bit more there. Oh, nice, more coal. I kind of like to save some coal, just because if we ever have a situation where we're running out of coal, I can at least mine it. Because if I mine it, then you might use it, and then I don't have any for emergency purposes. That's the biggest thing. This way you know you have at least some coal sitting around that they can't possibly use to make something like a silly torch when we need it to smelt one piece of metal to finish making like a warhammer or something like that. Okay, go a little bit farther. Oh my goodness, so much. Okay, this one's getting a little bit thinner though. And we're gonna need more tin. Oh my goodness, more copper. Sweet. Let's just go like that. Okay. That'll keep them busy. And then we'll go back up here. And they're already tinkering. Wait a second. Who's this? Oh, Zen wants to build. That's right. He's a builder. I forgot that. I got so many people with so many different jobs. We need some more blacksmithing going. Let's see. What do we want? Actually, if we just do this, they should smelt everything to make it. And that would probably just save us lots of time. Yeah, tin bars, all that jazz. Okay, sweet. Go do that, because he is actually done. So what else do we need? We got those. Let's do gauntlets. I think those would probably be the most important. Oh, we only have enough for 2 people. That's fine. Let's get them going at least, so that 2 people can at least have some kind of protection. Just bronze plate and a piece of cotton. That's pretty cool. Do 4 of those. And then, actually, I think I turned it off. Oh, I just remembered that. Oh, we have 70 bronze bars. Go to town, dude. Just go to town. I forgot. He ran out of space. And so that's another thing I forgot to do is set up that. He had so many plates, he wasn't making anything. So I set this up for... Oh, I did do that, right? Let's double check. I might have already thought this out. Metal plates. Yes, I did. Okay, and so that's what I was gonna do. I put the plates here because they're gonna go through so many that it's good to have it close by, so that they can stockpile it, so that they can keep building more if they have to. And then we need some crates down here, like I think 2 here and 1 more here, just to make sure. And this is gonna be leather straps and cotton padding because I forgot about it. And he has to go upstairs all the time just to get those 2 last pieces for making armor. So I'm going to put them down here now that I have more people. And I actually set that up for, I should explain. The hauling was kind of an issue. Like, so many people were busy, but we didn't have anyone hauling. So I put the warriors to busy. And they collected everything and put it in their proper places. And so now what I got is, because these are turned off, the farmers, except for this one, because... we can always use grapes. The farmers are basically making food, cloth items, along with a couple other people making food and cloth items, and then hauling. So if they're not making the food and they're not making any items, they're going to be hauling stuff for everybody, because we literally don't need them to farm for a very, very long time. Like, if I go into the distillery here, we have 529 fruit. And then if I go to the beer section, we have 193 grain. So we got tons and tons of grain. So we don't need that. And we have a decent amount of straw. How much straw do we have? 120? That'll last us for a little bit. Like, I can turn that on and we get straw instantly. So, no big deal. You're working on basalt. Do we have any more basalt? We do not. Go ahead and do bauxite then. Okay. We need more and more bauxite. And now that I forgot about this, we can tell these guys to expand the Great Hall so we get more points for it. So let's see. designation. Room. Dormitory, no. Dining room? Yes, there we go. And now we just go like this. And then we go from this corner all the way over to here. And now this is all one great hall, so it's now counting all these walls that we added. And now we can start adding more stuff. So you know what? Let's go ahead and add more furniture since we have 120 birch now. We were running out of birch, so I had to get that going. Chairs. Birch chairs. So keep the woodcutters busy. Let's go ahead and do, what was I thinking? 6? Yeah. We'll do 6, and then we'll have a little space, and I'll put some pillars in. Kind of to break up all the furniture. And then we'll make them out of marble. Be nice, fancy down here. And tables. We need birch tables. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That should be plenty of seating for us for a while. But again, I'm going to keep adding on. We're going to do more flooring next. Now that the builders aren't too busy. Oops, we gotta go to the wrong one. Train. Replace floors. So let's just do the smooth, and then we'll do the outlining. So smooth stone. Bauxite. Oh yes, 102. Very nice. Let's just go to here, just in case I decide to wall this off. I don't know. Probably won't. I imagine we'll just keep expanding this ever and ever. I messed up. I need one more row there and one more row there. Okay. Let's shrink the walls and let's do that again. Replace floors, smooth stone, and bauxite. So we need one more row here, and then this has to go all the way to this floor. Sweet. And then we'll eventually get more statues, like I said, and we'll put more statues around here. I should probably put some more torches, but yeah, we'll wait. I kind of want to put the statues, figure out the spacing. Like, I imagine I'll put one more here, so it's 2 and 2. And then I'll probably put a torch somewhere over here. Or no, if this torch is lighting up this section, we'll do 2 and 2, torch, 2 and 2, and then torch. Something like that. Okay. So this is what they do. This is the invention process. Actually, did we get any... There is actually a thing that will pop up. I forgot to mention that. That it will say... nope, that's the old stuff, so nothing's happened yet. They'll eventually, it will say that something was invented, and somebody will invent it, and that'll be the person who last researched the very last bit of it, so that's what that will say. Are you guys already done? Okay, we don't have any... How much copper and stuff do we have? 47 and 18. Wow, it's not bad. Let's see about... He's making all the armor plates. Okay, do we have enough to finish off at least some gauntlets? We do not. So we're just going to let him go to the town with that. I'm almost tempted to set up another armor. Where is... Actually, where is our dude? Is he asleep? Erner, where did you go? Erner, where are you? Oop, oop. I was going to say, oh, he's making armor. No, that's Senwald. He's taking some food. Where is... Erner at? Part-time warrior. There's the guy that almost died. There's Erner. What's Erner doing? He is idle. Why are you idle? You got work to do. But right now we got fighting to do. Let's go ahead and set them up in their positions. Actually, let's first see if we need to finish our armor. Let's go in the corner that they usually spawn. I noticed that after a while you kind of... Oh, there's a bear right there. Isn't there? There is. They kind of start spawning in the same place. But sometimes they surprise you. Where are these guys? Oh, there they are. Okay. So they're near the bear. This could be interesting. We have one Goblin Raider, a Goblin Fighter with... What's he got? Bronze Hammer, a Bronze Hand Axe, and a helmet and breastplate. Oh my goodness. Then we got another Goblin Fighter with bronze, and he's got 2 hand axes and a breastplate, but he's no helmet. And then we got another one down here with a copper hammer and a breastplate. Interesting. Double axe and a double hammer. And then, oh my goodness, that's a war axe. We got a Goblin Fighter with a copper battle axe, and a helmet and breastplate. Okay. I am actually really tempted to kind of, let's see, its sunset is in 20, so we have some time. Let's do this. They have 2 Golden Raiders too. Let's just focus on the armor right now. If we can get some gauntlets, I'd feel a little bit more a little more comfortable with that. Because if they hit their hands, that's the only bad time right now is their hands and feet. And I'd rather not them lose those. But then again, everyone is awake. Erner is eating, that's what he was doing. Let's go for it. I just realized everyone's awake right now, which is the perfect time. We're just gonna risk it. See, guard area. And let's set it up here right next to the bandages. I actually have 2 areas for bandages now. It is this time, so we need to go down to here. So we have this priority, number 1. And it got 32 bandages in it. And then there's one near the mines. Because every once in a while you're in the mines and something attacks. So rather than having to come all the way up to the surface to get bandages, they can get them from the... No! No, you guys! Don't go to sleep now. Who is this? Erner's going to sleep, and Zenwald's going to sleep. Now we can't fight for sure, because there's only 2 of them left. Fine. We will fight either tonight or tomorrow. Remove designation. Guys, go take a break. Sleep up. Get some stuff done. We really need that armor done. And Erner is going to sleep, so we have to do this. Armor. Overview. And we're just going to do this unassigned, so somebody will work on the blacksmith and get the armor plates done. Erner will take his little nap, and then when he wakes, he can make the armor for us. If somebody will get on top of this really, really fast. It's unsuspended. It's not assigned. Why is no one working on it? Why? Okay, let me double check some professions. Part-time warrior. There's a workshop. Blacksmithing. Yeah, somebody should be doing that right now. Could be they're all eating? Dewey's asleep now. That's great. Oh. Oh. They're probably working at... Yes, they are. Shoot. I just realized that. These guys got too many jobs. I keep forgetting that. Oh, wait. No, there goes somebody. Perfect. I forgot that they do, like, cloth stuff. I'm going to turn that off while I'm thinking about that. They got too many jobs, these warriors. Professions. Part-time warrior. No longer do you need to work on... Well, I thought you were making cloth. Apparently you're not. No more stone carving for you. We don't need you to be doing that much. If I have to, I'll turn that back on. I need you to prioritize on other stuff that's more important. So there we go. He's making tons of plates. We have the cotton padding. I already have that queued up to make tons of that. You guys are working on the floors. Beautiful. You guys are working on the tables and stuff. Beautiful. Let's see. Miners? Maybe we could do some more mining real quick. Now that those guys are all asleep, we should actually throw some torches down here. Let's do that. So let's mine a little bit more, and then we'll throw some torches. So take out that, see if there's anything back there. Same with that. Take out this little corner. Let's mine this chunk out. Go ahead and mine that out. And then mine out that. Sweet. So we're finding more copper. Keep going like that. This corner's doing pretty well in tin and stuff. Okay, so it's sunset. Those guys will last about a day, and then they'll start getting hungry or thirsty, and they will leave. So we got till tomorrow for sure. At dawn, we attack. Let's connect those two. Save a torch. You guys leave that. What is that? That's tin. And a little bit of coal. We'll sacrifice it. Okay. Sweet. That should be plenty of stuff for now. Since I realized we got so much. I'm kind of mining it too because we ran out of malachite. I haven't seen any malachite for a while. So we might need to use that for some of our tinkering stuff in the future. Probably will, but just in case. Furniture, torches. Let's do some pine torches. So we got 4 pine torches. That area is lit up. Let's pop one right there. Let's go ahead and pop one right here. And then let's put one right here. And then what we're going to do is mine out this one chunk so that it lights up this whole area. Might as well. It's only 5 blocks. There's stuff behind it, so we're going to have to mine that area anyways. Perfect. Okay. And that should be it. I don't think we need any silver. Dewey is now awake. Is everybody else awake? They are still asleep. Okay. They are asleep now. It's fine. I think they'll be all pretty much rested up. If one person doesn't make it, that's fine. But just having this armor is going to help. Okay, perfectly done. We're going to assign Dewey because I think Erner is still asleep. Let's double check. Erner was very good at making armor. He is still asleep. Okay, so Dewey, I need you to do some work. Dewey. Okay. Craft. We should have enough plates. Gauntlets. 14. Perfect. Oh shoot. How many did we make? 4? I want to say we said 4. Items. Armor. Metal. Gauntlets. Yes, 4 bronze gauntlets. So we just need to make 4 more. Okay. Gauntlets. Let's make 4 gauntlets so we can make enough for the boots too. Perfect. Okay, so the gauntlets go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the boots are the same, just 1 piece and 1 piece. There and there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay. Dewey, he was rested, so he should be able to make it. So by dawn, we'll have all of our armor. Hopefully everybody's awake. You guys are already done with building in this. Sweet. Let's go ahead and do the other outer floor. Let's see, replace floors. And we were doing block bauxite. And then right there. Sweet. I should really continue going on this, but we'll build this first. No sense expanding it bigger and bigger when we have to fill it with stuff still. And we could do the pillars. Where do we make pillars at? I want to see it's at the statues. There we go. Pillars. What does it take for blocks? 4? We don't have any marble set up. Let's do this. You are making basalt. Let's have you do some marble. I've been purchasing marble every once in a while. I have 157. Not a crazy amount, but it's good. Let's do like... Let's do 24. And then let's bump that up the list so that he works on that next. We'll make some marble pillars, so kind of break it up a little bit. We got the red floors. We got the blue, breaking it up down the middle. We got the black walls. I think white will look nice in there. Okay. And it is now morning. Okay, let's see if Dewey finished armor. We have to attack those goblins before they disappeared. Okay, everyone but him is still asleep. Awake. He should be awake soon. And you guys, oh, he's just making those. We might have to go without some shoes. That's fine. It's totally fine. I don't think I've ever lost a gnome. Or at least I've never had a gnome lose a foot, actually. We're almost out of time. Okay, we gotta do this quickly. Let's do this. It's, everyone's awake. He just woke up. Perfect timing. Let's do this. Let's get rid of these goblins. We'll be done with this. And then we're gonna do more building for sure. So let's see. Designate area. Guard. And then it is this time frame. Everyone to their positions. Plus this way they'll put on their boots or whatever they haven't equipped yet. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Oh, I saw them going to get their armor. 3. What are you doing? Go get your armor. Quickly. Quickly. Wait. Oh, they keep going to go get their armor. Oh, Dewey. You're too quick. Fine. Finished armor boots. There's gonna be like a few people with only 1 boot on pretty much at this point. There's only 4 left. Let's finish that. They're not gonna go that quickly, I don't think. This is crazy. Stop that before it goes off. No! You guys are falling asleep now. I'm sorry, but we have to cancel this. Suspend. No more boots. We have to talk before everyone else goes to sleep. Who's going to sleep? Zenwald? Stowe. Dude, I want to say Stowe keeps going to sleep all the time. Okay. Let's go ahead and build, train for clay, build. 3 guys should be able to do it. Who's decked out in full armor? You have no shoes on, I can see right now. You've got boots. That's all that matters. Erner got his boots. And here comes the trouble. I'm basically, because we're running over time, we're just basically going to fight these guys, and then we'll see what we did. Where are you guys going? Oh no! No! Get back to positions. The time change. They clocked out. Go back. Go back. Okay, get rid of the raiders. Just, oh my goodness. Did you see how quick that was? He beheaded him. That was insanely quick. Okay, we have to check this one. He's like, whapa! 1 hit. No. The goblin and the bear. Oh, the goblins fight. Yeah. Erner swings her bronze sword at the goblin, hitting the neck, slicing through the skin, and slicing through the throat. Decapitated in 1 hit. That was insane. There goes the other one. Yep, more goblins. Okay, that one's dropped his weapons. That's why you bring gloves. Oh, his armor is gone because it's copper. Faulty armor right there. There goes another one. Oh, we got this. Oh wait, there's still a guy with bronze still right there. I just realized. Our goblins don't have green feet. Okay, there goes his armor. Oh, his armor broke too. Nice. And we're done. Alright, next episode we're going to see what happened all there in that craziness. And who chopped off somebody's foot. Bye.